Hi babes and welcome to a new video. Today I'm gonna get ready and then I'm gonna show you a few things I got from a brand called Apsanil. You've asked me for a makeup tutorial a lot lately, so I hope you really enjoyed this one. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with concealer. I'm gonna be using this one from Essence. It's super cheap, but I really like it. By the way, the cat ears that I'm wearing right now are from Apsanil and they're the first item of the haul. Next I'm gonna apply some lip balm. This is my all-time favorite. It's from a brand called Apocalips and this is the Cinnamon Peppermint one. It really helps me prepare my lips for lipstick later on and it will make the lipstick last a lot longer. Next thing I'm gonna do is prepare my eyes. I'm gonna use this eye base from Kiko and I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers. I'm gonna start with my eyes now. I'm gonna use the Evoke palette from Sangrando Cosmetics and I'm gonna use the shade Violet. I'm gonna start lining the area where I want the eyeshadow to be and I'm gonna try to get the shape as close as possible to what I want so I don't have to conceal that much afterwards. Now that I've more or less prepared the outline, I'm going to start adding more color with a small brush. Now I'm going to start blending this with a fluffy brush. I'm going to add some more. Now I'm going to add some of this. And blend some more. Now with some powder foundation and a sponge, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Okay, now let's go back to concealer. I've just added a little bit on this brush, but if you have a smaller one it will work much better. Now you have to set this with any powder product and do it as fast as possible. I'm going to use the same powder foundation I used before. As you can see, since I'm not cutting the crease right where my eyeball ends, the sharp line is not going to last very long because obviously my eye opens and closes there and moves around. But it is a shape that I like, so I don't mind if the line is not as sharp as it could be. Now let's grab some black eyeshadow. I'm outlining the part where the eyeliner is going to be later on. I think doing this helps a lot with the eyeliner later on. Now I'm going to use the dip liner ink from H&M. I like it because it's very thin. One thing I like about this eyeliner is that it's super thin and easy to use, but one thing I hate about it is that when you go over it, it just comes off. So be warned if you decide to buy it because it's a little annoying when it comes off. I'm gonna use the Smart Hydrating foundation from Kiko. I really like it in the shade Warm Rose 1. Although I really like this foundation, the coverage is very light, so I'm gonna add some concealer. My beauty blender is too big to do this, so I have to do it with my fingers. Now I'm going to set it with the same powder foundation I used before. So now that I'm done with foundation, I'm going to go back to the Evoke palette and pick this shade here. I'm going to leave a little bit of space between the black line and the eyeshadow. And now I'm going to darken it a little bit with this darker color. Now let's blend this a little bit. Now I'm going to use this for my waterline. It's an eyeliner from Kiko. To finish the eyes, I'm going to add some mascara. This one is from Oriflame, but you can use whatever you have at home. For blush, I'm going to use this one from Pixi. It's called On The Glow, and they have 3 colors, and this is the darkest one. I really like these blushes. I got 3 of them, and now they're my new favorites. For contouring, I'm going to use this palette from Lunatick Cosmetic Labs, which is my absolute favorite. And I'm going to mix this and this. If you're super pretty like me and you have problems finding the right shades for contouring, I think this is a perfect product for you. Now I'm going to use the highlighter stick from Technic Cosmetics and I'm going to be very generous with it. And also this highlighter from Makeup Revolution. Now for my lips, I'm going to use this lip liner from Kiko and then I'm going to apply this lipstick from Ellie, Arket Cosmetics. I got 3 lipsticks from them and I've got to say they're my absolute favorite lipstick formula since the lip dyes from Lunatick Cosmetics. But since the lip dyes are only available in 3 shades, now this is my favorite purple. And to finish this look, I'm gonna apply some fake lashes. These ones are from eBay and they're called GL900. They're super cheap. Okay, so now that the makeup look is done, I'm gonna start with the haul. As I already showed you, I'm wearing these cat ears. I've been wearing them the whole time, but I'm not sure if you've seen them properly. This cat ear headband is from Apsanil. I really love it. There's a million different ones, but this one must be my absolute favorite of all time. It's so cute. It has these ribbons here, and the shape is just perfect. I really like it. I'm gonna take it off so you can see it better. I just love the details so much. The next thing I want to show you from them is this wig. I've already used it for some photos and looks, and I forgot to brush it afterwards, so it's not completely perfect, but it still looks really good considering I used it several times and didn't brush it. So the hair is super soft. Now there's something I want to mention, and it's that on their web it says that it's black, but if you look closely, it's a very dark brown. I don't really mind because it looks black in photos, but in real life, especially when the light hits it, you can tell that it's very dark brown. Now the bangs are a little bit longer than they usually are, so let's try it on and I'm gonna show you better. This is how it looks like on. I like it a lot. It's super long. It doesn't get as tangled as usually wigs do when they're so long. And now the bangs, as I was telling you, they're quite long on the sides. So you can wear it like this, or you can put it to the side. I did that for some photos and it looked really good. I'm not gonna do it right now because I already got them how I wanted them to be today, but I will insert the photo somewhere. This is the wig. I like it a lot. This kind of wigs are my favorite, but like very long, dark and with bangs, so I collect them. I have a ton of similar ones. It sets a little bit, but that's because even if I've used it, I haven't brushed it yet. I'm that lazy. And I know I really should, but I really hate brushing wigs. It's like my least favorite thing ever. So let's get this back on. Much better now. Let's continue with the next item, which is this super cute skirt. It's flat on top, it has lace in here and lace details at the bottom. I really like it. It comes with a zipper here. And I was planning to wear it today with a corset, but it's super hot and I don't really feel like wearing a corset right now, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna wear it with. When in doubt, I always pick this bra from Dollskill because it just fits every kind of look. It's my favorite. I have it in 3 different colors and I'm obsessed with it. Anyway, I got this skirt in a size S. It's also available in white in case pink is not your thing. And the only thing I should mention is that the fabric is quite stiff. It's kind of weird, but it looks really nice. And it actually helps it stay in shape. So it actually looks nice, even if it feels a little, you know, stiff. And finally, I got these black shorts. I really like them. They have this lace-up detail in here and on the sides. Then they have zippers here, but they're fake. I mean, you can probably move them around, but you cannot keep anything in here. But at least we have some pockets here, because women's clothes and pockets, you know. And then some pockets on the back. I forgot to remove the tag. I haven't used them yet, but I left them on my bed and I forgot that my cat had been sleeping there, and they're full of cat hair, and this particular cat happens to be white. So let's try them on and hope that you cannot see all the cat hair stuck here. Unfortunately, you can really see the cat hair, especially because it's white, but let's try to ignore that. The pants are perfect. I really like them. They're very short, but you cannot see my ass, which is what happens with almost every shorts I've ever tried, and that makes them look really good. Let's tie this up, although I must say I like it better when it's not tied up. Anyway, I got them in a size S and they fit perfectly. By the way, don't forget that you can use my discount code, which is Vesmedinia, if you decide to get anything from them. So that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I know I messed up a couple of times, but that's because I haven't filmed any makeup content in a very long time. I really want that to change because you always ask me for makeup tutorials, so I really hope you enjoyed the look that I picked, and I hope you like the clothes that I got today, and the wig and the headband. So if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite item or what other makeup tutorial you want me to do, because I really want to film more. So I don't forget how to do my makeup in a small mirror. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, it would make me really happy if you could do it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!